In other irrelevant candidate news, Miss Carly Fiorina, and it may be time for her to throw in the towel. If you remember back a couple months ago, she got a pretty substantial boost when this video came out about Planned Parenthood. And she jumped right on board with that video. What the video was trying to display was that Planned Parenthood was a crooked organization that was harvesting basically dead babies and selling their body parts for money, which was not the case. It was deliberately edited to show that, but Miss Fiorina refused to back down. She actually got a substantial boost standing up for the dead babies, making sure they don't get chopped up like a, sketchy body shop. Well, come to find out, she's batshit crazy. And the makers of that video are also batshit crazy. We've known for a while that they edited it. They edited out a lot of it, and that they were not truthful in their footage at all. A court has now filed charges against them, indicted them. The court that was originally supposed to be investigating Planned Parenthood and then filing an indictment against Planned Parenthood for selling off baby parts has instead cleared Planned Parenthood of all wrongdoing, has indicted the filmmakers for deliberately making this video misleading. We knew this video was bullshit when it came out. It's just now that the courts have come back and found that, yes, this video is bullshit. And they are starting to take sides. So you would think Carly Fiorina would back down. She has not. She is still supporting this video, claiming that it is accurate. So this tells me that as a president, there's times you're going to have to admit when you're wrong. And if you can't, maybe that's why you almost ran HP into the ground.
Right. It's just so bizarre. The whole thing is bizarre. First of all, they falsified documents. The people that made this video, they created fake identification. They created a fake company, which got them involved in racketeering charges and so forth. It was a lot of what they were indicted on. In order to pass them off as trying to buy baby parts. Okay, that's what the whole thing is. Is in the discussion that you saw in Planned Parenthood, which was heavily edited, was a discussion between them and a worker with Planned Parenthood. They're speaking largely hypothetically and taken out of context in many ways in this sort of situation.
Well, there was one part that says what they edited out was when they're talking about the baby parts, quote, affiliates are not looking to make money by doing this. They're looking to serve their patients and just make it not impact their bottom line. She also says, quote, no one's going to see this as a money-making thing. Our goal, like I said, is to give patients the option without impacting our bottom line. The messaging is this should not be seen as a new revenue stream because that's not what it is. That was all taken out specifically.
Right. And again, they were speaking hypothetically in a lot of the conversation. It was like, if I wanted to buy this, whatever, sort of thing. So again, the video footage that they didn't put in of like babies being chopped up and so forth was fraudulent. I think they got it from Russia or something. The video of them actually cutting fetuses up, body parts. But then on top of that, again, the falsification of ID and so forth has put them into fraudulent territory. You're completely discredited at this point. As a thinking, rational human being, I'm looking at you, Carly Fiorina. You should be able to discern then that this is a discredited individual and therefore the video itself is discredited. You cannot keep citing it as a viable source when it isn't. If you want to be pro-life and you want to discuss about pro-life values, espouse those values all you want, but you can't pick your facts. You can't continue to use false information and use it and pass it off as fact. That's the problem.
She's a Republican and a Christian. Of course she can.
Right, but you're not going to be a president when you're doing that. It's not going to work. Sure, your base, the people that will vote for you, they may buy it, but you're not going to win new support with that. That's the problem that Carly Fiorina has. Is she's not going to move past the people that will already vote for her. She's not going to get any more support out of it. I think we were talking about a lot of the people that were supporting her were also supporting Ted Cruz, and that Ted Cruz might have been using her as a boost in order to get popular support, and that when she tanked, he would take all of her support. That looks like that's happened. Ted Cruz is like number 2 guy right now. Carly Fiorina is floundering. She's not even on the main stage anymore.
Yeah, we reported on that around the time of the first debate back in August.
Right. So it's prophecy fulfilled. Ted Cruz has risen. Carly Fiorina has tanked. And it's because of stupid acts like this. You can't pass false, discredited material as fact. This is bad leadership and bad management. And like you said, it's probably why she ran HP into the ground.
If you like what you see, be sure to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and our page polypompous.com.